Welcome back to my channel. My name is Catherine, and here I work to create a safe space for regular people like myself to just try to live our lives more purposeful. And today, I want to talk about what's holding us back on being consistent in our goals. Okay, let's talk about it. So I follow one of the influencers that I follow was talking to her husband or talking about talking to her husband. They're entrepreneurs. And she was saying that he was saying that they hadn't been going hard. They recently got married, they bought and built a house. They were doing some other things, and he felt like they hadn't been paying as much attention to the business. And she said that she had just kind of got comfortable in newlywed life and all of those things. And she was still seeing results in her business by giving about 70%. So that started speaking to me, right? Because you can't always go high all the time. It can't always be beast mode. Sometimes there are going to be other priorities that come up in our lives, and we often use these things as the reason why we can't focus on whatever we need to focus on for ourselves. And right now for me, it's all about my fitness goals, right? I'm saturated in my fitness goals. But right now it's Ramadan, and Ramadan is very important to me. And it's a month of fasting, it's a month of doing more charity, reading more, praying more, sleep deprivation, and I'm also doing 75 hard. But we probably can rebrand this to 75 hard ish. But I'm not going hard, but I'm not skipping on the steps, and I am still seeing results. And that's the point that I want to make. Oftentimes we put off getting started or focusing on our fitness. Oh, I gotta wait till after my birthday because we're gonna do this on my birthday weekend. Oh, I gotta wait till after Ramadan. I gotta wait till after the wedding. I gotta wait. No, because consistency is the key, right? And that is how we're going to build confidence, and that is how we're going to get this compound interest and build our momentum. And so I just really want to leave you guys with 3 tips. Y'all know I'm a teacher. I'm going to leave you with 3 tips to just help you build consistency. Okay, number 1, just keep showing up, right? Just show up. It ain't got to be great either. But if you show up, there is a muscle memory that starts to happen. And not only do your body expect you to do these things, you get respect from the people around you. And that support is good too. Like, you need that. Because what happens when you allow yourself not to show up, you start teaching muscle memory in a different way, that it's okay to quit, and it makes it easier to quit on yourself. Once you quit on yourself, it makes it easier for you to quit on yourself. And then you build up this guilt, and you can't get nowhere with this guilt. And then you create this doubt. Can I really do this? Man, I never am able to finish these things. So bump that. Just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. I was listening to another guy. I'll be listening to stuff. I don't remember these folks' names. But anyway, he said that sometimes when he didn't want to do the workout, he would just tell himself, okay, I'm going to get dressed and I'm just going to do one set of push-ups. And so he could convince himself to do that. And then, of course, he always did a little more, right? And so that's what you got to do. You got to keep showing up. Fight with yourself. Keep showing up. Number 2, this is something I tell my students. when it's taking them forever to get their assignments done. Done is better than perfect because perfect rarely gets done. Okay, so get it done. Just get it done. Just get it done. I go outside and I walk. Sometimes I'm walking at a nice little pace, baby. I'm like 8, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Other times I'm more like 1, 2, but I'm out here every day. I'm out here if it's sunny. I'm out here if it's raining and drizzly. I'm out here. Y'all seen it. I'm out here if it's snowing. We had a blizzard. I was still out there. That workout didn't look the same, but I was out there at 45 minutes because that's what I agreed on. Done is better than perfect. Right now on when I'm riding my bike, I'm not getting no personal records. This ain't the season for personal records. This is the season for watering the seeds I've already planted. I'm just nurturing. I'm nurturing right now because I don't want to lose all my gains, but I don't have it to go beast mode in this moment. So I'm nurturing. Done is better than perfect. And y'all know this to be true because everybody's probably been a student at some time. And that assignment that you kind of, it ain't great. It ain't great. But you turned it in and you got some of the points, right? And that's way better than if you had just not turned it in and got 0 points. Because in a given class where you're trying to collect 1,000 points, you ain't got to kill it on every assignment to end up with a good grade. That's the point. Done is better than perfect. Okay, and the last thing that I want to leave you all with, is get your mind right. Get your perspectives under control. This is a journey. If we're talking about your fitness journey, sis, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So if you are expecting to get started in March and at the end of March, you got your summer body together, not if it was not together at the beginning of March. No, that's not how this goes. I heard a great analogy. It was talking about how we plant in spring, right? And we nurture through the year and we harvest in fall. You can't plant in spring and harvest in spring. That's not realistic. That's not realistic. You have to start with the knowledge that this is going to take a long time. So you don't need high highs and low lows. Y'all, in 2017, I ran a 15K, right? That is almost 9.5 miles. No one believes me. I have to show pictures. Like I had when you pass certain markers, it alerts your people. I did this though. I trained for 6 months and I did it, and I didn't do it quick. It wasn't fast. My overall pace was like 15-minute miles, maybe 14 and a half on some of it. But when the gun shot, it is some people that was able to be like, pew, right? And they off, they going, they moving. But me, I just, I just got in my little groove. And I just kept on. And after the first 5K mark, nobody was around. It was just me. They actually tell you on this Hot Chocolate 15K that if you can't keep a 15-minute mile pace, this may not be for you. I don't know what my pace was after that first one, but I finished it and I noticed that it was just me. But I was okay with that because I got the route. I could see the route, right? And I just kept on in my little groove. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 1, 2. And toward the end of the toward the end of the run, I started passing some people. It started being some people that had some issues along the way. They didn't make it, but they was pew and they was gone. You know, slow and steady wins the race. Don't sleep on slow and steady. Whatever you got to do to just stay in there. That's what we doing. It is a very long journey, and the time gonna pass by anyway. So keep showing up. Done is better than perfect. And get your mind right. We can do this. And we ain't gotta be experts. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an expert. This one, next week I might be coming to y'all like, y'all, this what. But right now, I'm just trying to keep nurturing the seeds that I've planted. So maybe you need to plant, you know, or maybe you need to nurture, or maybe you're harvesting and want to make something with your harvest. I don't know what stage you're in, but what's the word? Stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. And just don't quit. Thanks.